Welcome to my channel, everybody, and today I'm going to talk to you about the Extreme E car, our Extreme E car from Rosberg X Racing, electric hypercar. I mean, incredible power, off-road. Is going to be huge fun to drive it as well one day. And first of all, we're going to speak about the design. So design, of course, inspired by my Formula 1 helmet from back in the day, with the black base and then the turquoise, of course. But instead of the chrome, we've taken white because it just comes out stronger on images. Let's begin with the logo because it's a fundamental part of the design. So logo RXR. That was really just trying to make it symmetrical, Rosberg X Racing, and I just flipped the other way. So I was very involved in that, in the sketching, and then of course a great designer that we have in our network then created it eventually. So I'm very, very happy with that. That forms the basis of the design also, because RXR is like hugely across the top of the car in shiny black, and that creates this camouflage effect between the matte black base and the shiny black RXR going hugely across the top. And we've got the same on the side here. So you see there, that's the R there from RXR. So that creates this camouflage effect for the car. And then it was really important, like we really wanted to try to create some highlights with the turquoise. So we've added this line to the bottom there. We're going to add a little strip around the rim there. We've also added some turquoise to the roof hatch there, and then finally also just highlighted there something on the front lights. And then our slogan here, driven by purpose, because we have two goals. It's winning, but also having a huge impact with the sustainability projects that we're engaging in.
And here at Rosberg Extreme Racing, we're involved in this project to plant 100 trees here at Motorland Aragon, where we're testing today, so that we can have a measurable positive impact to everywhere we go in the planet, and really make a difference, as well as do some really cool racing as well.
And now we're going to move on, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the performance. So everybody has exactly the same car. It's built by Spark, fully electric, four-wheel drive, 1,650 kilos, so with driver 1,700 plus. It has 550 horsepower, 920 newton meters of power, goes off like a bullet, and it climbs like a mountain goat. 53% gradient it can go up, like unbelievable, like seriously, and super cool. The charging in the remote locations around the world is also not going to produce any emissions, because they're going to use hydrogen fuel cell generators, which are powered by water and sun to produce the hydrogen, and that's going to charge the batteries on these cars. So that's super innovative, so cool, really proud that we're doing that in that way. And then the water, which is the byproduct, the water is going to be used to help the locals when we're in the areas of drought, for example. So that's really, really cool and innovative. It's the first series ever to do that. So if you're wondering how I sometimes get involved, so here in this case I was like, okay, listen guys, the lights, they're not covered, so one stone chip and you destroy the lights, and we're not using them at the moment. So I was like, can we please look to cover them maybe? And then Andreas, whom I know since 20 years, he's now really kindly then putting a plastic covering on the lights, which is going to protect them and ideally save from damage and save money, of course, in the end as well. How is your seat looking, Johan?
Good, it's good. I like it.
Very comfortable. I think you're just about to break it, though. Huh?
Yeah, I'm sure.
That's Molly's seat insert. Huh? You need to explain all of us what you're trying to achieve with this lump here, which you're sitting on.
Yeah, it's a very innovative design that's never been done, one of its kind.
When halfway through the race you won't have any feeling in your legs anymore, exactly. You know what the reason will be.
Yeah,
huh?
Yeah. We actually tried some different types of foam, because the first one we tried was quite thick, and was like someone punching you in the legs. So this is.
I hope it's fast.
But you're feeling good with it now?
Yeah, it was good. First time running at speed, and I stayed in place, so
we had a little bit of an issue in the last couple of weeks, and there's been a little bit of a roly-poly at some point with the car, and so Molly has gotten a new nickname from the team.
I had to take Johan for his first experience upside down, and I think he enjoyed it, so...
No worries, don't think about me, it's fine, it's fine.
Okay, let's take you inside the car just quickly. So it's quite simple, huh? So we've got just a couple of pit limiter, radio, washing butter, and then of course dashboard there. And then let's check out the switches. So switches, P1 of course, and then you've got balance here in terms of power, front to rear distribution, and some other stuff. Whoa, engine map here, steer. Steer is again, so with steer, there's a steer, so, so steer is like, it changes the distribution of power front rear with steer. So the more you're steering, the more power you can put to the front end to pull you into the corner, and you can set that up, which is a very, very powerful tool as well. Of course, you got the handbrake here, massive handbrake which you pull to get the rear round. We showed you the seat insert for Molly, so that goes into the seat there. And then in the driver's swap, of course, if Molly is in there and Johan jumps in, so she jumps out, has to rip the seat out, her seat insert, and then Johan jumps in and has much more space. The challenge there is that Johan is very tall, he's like 192, and Molly is 169, so it's quite a difference between them. So that's a bit of a challenge which they have to get into. Johan, did you change the steering wheel already? Because there was a big one, now you run
now it's 320.
And it's better? Feels better?
Much better. Much easier to get in and out, and feels a bit more nimble to drive. You know, the other one was a bit like a bus.
Yeah, okay. Good. Okay, thanks again for watching, and remember the Instagram at Rosberg X Racing. So go for checking out our Instagram channel now, because that's where you find all the behind the scenes stuff all the time. So at Rosberg X Racing on Instagram, go check it out. Thank you for watching, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, because one day I might be driving it myself and I'll take you on board, maybe. Stay tuned.